My God, hey y'all. I hope that all is well and that y'all are doing fine on this blessed Friday. I think it's Friday, no? It is Friday. I just hope that everything is going well and all that. So, in today's episode of readings, we're going to do a reading on Megan the Stallion and Pardis and Fontaine, if I'm not mistaken, if that is his full name or something like that. Megan released her latest single, Cobra, last night, where she, talked about everything that she has been dealing with and poured her heart out in her song. She has spoken about the infidelity in her relationship, which was one of the major trends of the night and is still the talk of the town and is still, the trendiest topic out there. She has put out amazing, stunning visuals. She has talked about her anxiety, her mental health. She has talked about a lot. I don't know if it's safe to say, but let me just say it's either ways. She has talked about her anxiety, her mental health, her alcohol struggles, her suicidal thoughts, everything else that she has been battling and dealing with, and her case and how everybody wasn't supporting her and wishing on her downfall. And then she talked about the cheating that has happened in her relationship. And in some lyrics, people are saying that maybe she was he was putting his hands on her and basically, domestic abuse and violence and stuff like this. I actually took many screenshots of tweets that I will read on here. I don't know if I will put this out on the video. I'm gonna just see what I will do because I just like, to let the reading speak instead of just, putting stuff out there and just be like supercharged and stuff. But let me just see like the comments and stuff that I took screenshots of. Okay, let me see. I found plenty, as I said. I do commend her for her courage and how, she spoke about everything freely this time and just the symbolism of the music video as well, shedding skin, a snake, I think the cobra shedding skin and everything in order for her to just make peace with the past and come out stronger. And what doesn't kill makes you stronger, basically. Some lyrics said, pouring me shots thinking it's lit, how little he know. The comments said that they were having a rough relationship, essentially. Some others said that, he was putting his hands on her. And, when she made that comment about pink nails around his neck, but this ain't domestic too. So people are like having mixed feelings about this. Some are saying that, he was allegedly putting hands out there, throwing hands out there, and that they were rough, like they were having a rough relationship. And some other ones are just saying that she was insinuating that there is like cheating there more and stuff like that. I was so. I mean, I kind of knew. Well, I don't think that some believe me when I say that, but I literally like deleted some of my oldest readings, because I didn't know whether or not it was, comfortable to be put out there with like lots of information and stuff. Because now I just have to censor my thoughts, my words, and stuff, because the community here is different. But in one of my oldest readings, I have said that there is like mental emotional abuse. I did say that it becomes more challenging, as a lot of stuff keep burdening the relationship and just, keep playing in strong roles in everything. And yeah, she has been pointing out multiple. She has been points. Sorry, wait. She has been shining. She has been not shining. My God, wait. Let me remember the word. She has been speaking her truth and letting it outshine all the lies and all the secrets that were out there and just putting everything else in the air and just clearing the air out from her side. People have been saying that everybody has been saying their side and stuff, so now she's saying her side too. Like the last tweet I will say here is when she spoke about you know, how she's drinking. Basically said that yeah, she drinks alcohol because of her depressing thoughts and because she basically wanna drown those thoughts in a way. She said, "At night I'm sitting in a dark room thinking, probably always why I end up drinking. Yes, I'm very depressed. How could somebody so blessed wanna slit their wrists?" I should probably put trigger warnings in there about all those harmful behaviors and everything. Of course, we never encourage that, but people go through lots of rough patches. It's just it depends on their will and everything to get out of there. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you just gotta pull through and you know keep wishing for the very best in here. Um, yeah, a lot of people have been having like lots of mixed comments and stuff about everything. People are applauding her for her vulnerability and stuff, and some other ones are just saying, like we don't gotta say anything. We don't gotta say anything, like they're doing this for sympathy and whatnot. But yeah, I'm just really neutral about this because I really like the track. To be honest, I really applaud her for her courage, for her just speaking about her anxiety and mental health and depression and everything. Um, some are saying that those lines about this pussy depression whatever are too literal or like make the song cornier or like for her to just like have a catchy chorus, and some other people are saying that maybe it's not like it's just a figure of speech, something that just compares to like the person didn't give a fuck if she was depressed or not, they still wanted that kinda. So I'm just like in the middle of this because I really fucked with the song. I love listening to hip hop and rap songs or whatever. So to me, that line was just a little kind of like, because I was going with the song, I was bopping and shit. Then I'm just hearing like this pussy depressed and pink nails around, and I was like, But overall, it's a replayable one. It's a very nice one, and it's a very open one. Daring and bold and stuff. And altogether, I like this. But now, I'm sorry for making this long, but I just wanted to read everything out loud and about all the sides. I'ma see if I can put this up, like the screenshots or whatever up in there about everything while I'm speaking. So it wouldn't be on time, just so we know it wouldn't be on time because I'm too, like, I get too distracted while I do this. But I will put them out there, up there, and y'all can read them and like pause them and just read them at y'all's speed and process and everything. But let's get to the reading. The first question is going to be about Megan's energy on Cobra. Okay, let me just start writing down the timestamps. Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, let's see. We got first. Oh yeah, yeah. She is letting it all out on that record, talking about the temptations, about everything that she was dealing with, the fights. She fought for this too, because it's sorry, it's her first single where she produced this and everything. Her independent one. She did all of this as a solo person, as a solo artist or whatever. So yeah, she puts her blood, tears, and sweat into this. Something that she loved doing and something that she enjoyed creating and making the process of. Even if people weren't kind of like believing in her and anything, but she knew what she was going to do, and she knew that just letting everything in and not letting it out isn't going to do her any good and isn't going to help in her process of just wanting to move forward and stuff. And people are going to feel a certain way regardless. So she did her own thing. You know, spent her money, sees the opportunity. Basically, she sees the opportunity of just doing something that is worth celebrating, that is going to bring lots of comfort to other people as well as her. And it's going to help her in the process of just shedding all those skins and everything. And the funniest thing is, even if she's talking about she's shedding that skin, going in, being resilient, courageous and stuff, she is still hurting. She's still trying to heal. She's still repressing her emotions and putting up with all of this and just getting to celebrate all of this with people, trying to dance her pain away, dance her suffering away, or her anxiety away. She feels like, she puts everything out there now for people to hear and talk about and see. Um, there is the feeling of just like being ashamed of stuff, but at the same time knowing that you're talking about this out loud is going to make a difference, hoping that's going to make a difference, hoping that people are going to cut you some slack or are going to, like understand where you're coming from. That's her initial energy um on Cobra right now, or just her initial energy about it altogether, because those cards just kept like falling just like now. See, it's like she knew she's going to have to do this because she has been holding herself off for so long. She has been frustrated, been angry, she has been shitted on, she has been trashed, she has been thrown every single where. She has suffered from a lot of unfortunate situations. She has been put through lots of tests. I'm sorry for the background noise, but she has been I live in a very loud house and with lots of family, so don't mind it, please. But I do my best at trying to reduce the noise when I'm editing, so yeah. As I said, as I was saying, she has held her ooh, I'm sorry, I was gonna say she has held her tongue for way so long. She has tried to, keep the peace, not say anything, not bare her soul out there, or not, like do anything that's going to give away a lot of stuff that she has been enduring and everything. But at one point, she has got enough. She has got enough because all of this just became so smothering to her, and she felt insecure. She is not feeling in her element. She felt desperate to speak her truth, to say everything that has been going on. To kind of just like let this shit blow the fuck up so she can finally get somewhere, or so she can finally just feel at ease or feel at peace with herself. It is a start for real. It is a start for her. It's the start of something new. But at the same time, there is the held back, the feeling of just like, maybe maybe I spoke too soon, maybe I spoke too much, maybe I did too much. But at the same time, she knows now that everybody's going to be coming at her left and right, especially since she also made bold statements about her relationship as well, and her past connection, her about her breakup. She just made everything, she went public with everything. Basically, she had made everything super clear, and as clear as day. She had talked about the arguments, about the disconnect that is there between them. She has talked, I'm sorry if you can hear lots of noise. I'm just trying to find my lip gloss because my lips be dry at times, when I do readings, because of the energy is coming through. As I was saying, she has put everything out there in the line about her relationship, about the disconnects, about the disrespects she was feeling there, about not everything is as it looks to people. It's not as carefree, or as couple goals, or as, oh my god, I want that party and mega relationship and everything. Now she's like, y'all don't know shit about that. I have kept my silence for way too long because people shit on black women and people shit on our experiences, and you just make light of them. But now is not the time. Now I'm just finally going to be speaking my truth, and y'all are going to listen. That's what she's saying. Everybody's going to be listening. Now everybody's going to know her truth. Everybody's going to finally see where she's coming from. And she's basically just puts everything out there on the track, but at the same time it's killing two birds with one stone, because she is going to dead the gossip, but at the same time make lots of other rumors come true, or like make lots of other truths that were at times behind those rumors, behind those petty gossips and everything, just come to the light, come forward to the light. In her relationship, in okay, because a lot of stuff is coming through right now. Hold on. In her relationship with him, there was a lot of moments where she felt like she was unworthy, or like she felt insecure. She felt like she wasn't herself. She felt like her emotions were all mixed up in there. She felt like everything wasn't as bright or as light-hearted as it felt, because there were so many rumors, so many days where her anxiety was skyrocketing, where she would wake up all sweaty from nightmares, where she would feel like not everything just looks as picture perfect as it is, like, pictured up there. It isn't as great as it is pictured up there, because there was lots of back and forth, lots of arguments, lots of petty jealousy, petty arguments, petty back and forth, insecurities, lots of triggers, lots of feelings like whatever you're doing is going to be outshunned, or like it's not going to be looked at properly because of everything that has been said. There was lots of conflicts, lots of disagreements, arguments too. I'm feeling like there is no real progress. Like whatever it is, it's not reaching that, proper end, or like those proper highs, because there were lots of highs and lows, but the lows would be, oh yeah, they would be hitting more than the highs at times. It wouldn't be as good as all the highs. It's not, it just gets her to, sorry, wait, lots of confusion too, feeling like whatever it is, it's not right. Like whatever she's doing, it's not good, it's not proper enough, it's nothing, you know. There were also lots of moments where, she would just reminisce about everything and how it used to be. Like everything would be so confusing, like it's kind of like a pending doom, because she already knows that it's going to be over. Like at times she would just sit back and, like really observe and just see, and just try to really like do some soul searching, and something deep within her would always tell her that this ain't right. Oh my god, see, there it goes. I think I don't even need to, and like, to ask the question of did he cheat, because there goes the player non-committal cheating card. See, like, you cannot make this up. Oh my god. Like I really wanted to timestamp this, but I think I'm not gonna. No, I think I'm going to. But it's just like it's crazy, because the card is just, showing up on its own right now before I even asked. Like everything is just literally, she literally said everything out there. Like everything was put up there for a reason, and now everything is just coming onto the lights, and just everything is just going to become so much more clear, and people are going to be able to piece all the puzzle pieces together right now, and it's not going to be pretty. See, now she's finally feeling like she's going to put that last piece of information down so people can just see what she endured, or like what she went through and everything else. Like now she's finally feeling like she is going to have control over her life, even though at times, excessive drinking, excessive partying and stuff might be an issue here if, like she doesn't do that considerably. But as I said, she's also spoken about her alcoholism issues and stuff like that, and why she was doing all this stuff. But at the same time, she's always been a partier, so it kind of makes sense on both ends, like both points of views on here. But as I was saying, yeah, he did cheat. He actually did cheat. It created a lot of confusion, a lot of mess, and I would say that it was a little I want to say like a mess. Well, not messy, but like, I don't want to say it was like a little violence or brutal when they broke up. But there was definitely that stubborn, messy, chaotic energy. A lots of arguments. Yep, there it goes. Lots of arguments. A lots of just, finally feeling that loss and feeling like, yeah, brokenhearted. Feeling like I just let a good one go, or just feeling like I just finally had to let this go so I can just see where my true happiness resides. Even though the struggle, yep, even though it's, like, it's made her struggle mentally and everything, because she was going already through so much, and he just kept adding to it too, with like his infidelity, her not feeling in her elements with him, her just not, feeling like shunned down, or like stomped upon. Well, he would go and just do whatever it is that he would do. But yeah, he is a cheater. He did cheat. Like, Um, I mean, there is no doubt about that right now because lots of shit that has happened between them has led to a lot of stuff, like fights and just feel like this was like becoming so overwhelming, like everything isn't moving the way it's supposed to be moving. Then, like feeling disappointed, insecure, feeling frustrated, feeling like you're with a man child or like with an irresponsible person who doesn't have your back when it's needed. See, somebody who's so impatient with you or like who stresses you out instead of soothing you. Hmm, that's crazy. See, somebody who's just overly jealous, who has like an overreactive imagination, who is just doesn't trust you. So with someone who kind of like whose actions have become so unpredictable at times, or just like not a reflection of his love towards you or like his emotions towards you, and that's just a passive aggressive energy, and that just made her know that something was wrong, just made her see that she has to move on because everything just became so aggressive, so restless, so impulsive and unpredictable, and it just made her see how it had no direction, towards nothing good. There was like lots of pent up anger, lots of guilt also, when the truth came out, lots of guilt just played a lot in there. And stormy times that just led to that end. Even, if like tried one more time and everything, she just knew that the time was up and that she had to move on and transition into better things. So she took that time to heal herself, work on herself, work on also her creativity that she felt like, at times it was blocked or like it wasn't hitting fully. So she tried to work on everything else for herself. And now she is back and she came back to get everything that she deserves and to speak her truth and to move forward and try to heal herself through her music and speak her mind up now. Okay, now, wow. I mean, everything just kind of like got laid out right now. That I just don't feel like I need to even ask other questions for real. But I'm gonna ask still. I'm gonna ask. I have questions here. I'm gonna ask. Don't worry. I just hope it won't be like way too long. I'm gonna make sure it won't be way too long on here. But yeah, let's see now. What is the next question that I've had? I feel like I asked this one so we wouldn't, like spend too much time on it, but I'm gonna ask it still to get more details about it. How was the relationship between them when it was near its end? How was the relationship between Megan Thee Stallion and Pardi, her ex-boyfriend, when they were together, like when it was nearing the end? How was it? How was the relationship between them? And their dynamic and everything. How was their relationship between them? Let's see. Yeah, see, it felt like she was just pouring everything just into a deserted land. Like no matter how hard or like how much you pour into that, if it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Lots of arguments, lots of backs and forths, lots of tension, no proper communication. See, there goes the breakup part. No proper communication, disharmony, lots of imbalance. Like love wasn't enough anymore because that's a loss. Like they were feeling the effects of the loss before it's even hit that point. Like they knew that the time was up. Like they both wanted different things, but everything just got laid out in there. See, they knew that they have to move on from that, from whatever little stuff that they had, like, well, they had left. They knew that they had to move on from what they considered home or like comfort in their relationship because everything wasn't the same anymore. And once she caught him, just cheating, or like once she caught him just slacking, and once she knew that he was making her feel like she wasn't herself anymore, and once she caught him cheating, actually it was hell. It was, oh my god, yeah, it was hell. So I'm gonna just answer both of these questions in one. Okay, let's just, did he cheat? We got a yes, of course. So we're just going to go from there. Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we would listen like the questions and just get everything out there together. Um, yeah, when she caught him cheating, um, I feel like it happened when they were somewhere partying, or like when she came back from something, a party, a gathering. I don't know what's the other word, a meeting or anything that has to do with like partying and just drinking and having fun and shit like that. And then her having to come forward and just see that somebody else is laid up in her place, booed up in there, or somebody else is laying in his bed. I think that's what she said in the song. She saw how sneaky, like she started putting two and two together and saw how sneaky he is, how toxic this shit is becoming. She saw how, like, she knew that he was gonna get caught. Like she felt that. Like he was sneaky. He was trying to, one up on her, have one up on her, and just get what he wants without getting caught. But he didn't make the calculations right, or he didn't calculate shit right, and he just got caught up in his bed, either with the girl sucking his dick. I'm gonna make sure that I put an 18 plus, not for everybody to be watching this, because this got explicit really fast. The girl either was sucking his dick or like was bouncing on his dick. And the fact that, like he gave in to the temptation and actually did so at their home, their place, their bedroom, or, like as she said in the song, where she lays her head in, was even like more disrespectful. He just fell into that damn temptation so fast, and through everything that they've had together, like he just put that shit to waste, like all the memories and everything just went down the line. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually, like, if she actually got at it with the girl, or like, you need to get the fuck out of here, or like she chased her down, like chased her out, kicked her out, or like she had that walk of shame and just got the fuck out of their bed, or like out their room, and then they actually got into so many heated arguments, fighting. How could you? How the fuck could you? Then it just led to talk. It led to a lot of talks about the past, about the trauma that was there, throwing shit at her face. You sliced her out at the people, did this, did that, felt like I wasn't enough, like everybody was just shitting on me for being with you. Everybody was mocking me, talking mad shit and everything. And it just felt nice that other people were like giving a fuck, or like caring about this and that and that. It's crazy because, let's see, when the cheating happened, what happened? See, broken hearts, broken hearted, feeling like so painful, feeling so sorrowful, feeling like everything was just not right. Like I knew something was up. I knew that. Let me get this other deck actually to get more info. I knew that everything wasn't, like how he made it seem like. Now I knew why was he behaving that way, or like I knew why was he acting this way. It was only right for her to just leave, because she knows her worth, she knows who she is, and she knows what she brings to the table. So she owed, oh my god, hold on, I'm sorry, she owed it to herself to go and chase a new beginning where he doesn't exist in. So she didn't give a fuck about, well, I wouldn't say she didn't give a fuck, but at the same time, she really didn't give a fuck about the rumors that are going to spiral, or like whatever it is. She just knew that she had to get the fuck out and just erase his existence out of her life, and quick, because she felt like he was playing with her, and that he doesn't deserve to be around her anymore, or like even get her attention anymore, because she was so saddened by all this, but she also knew who she was and what she is going to do, even if it took a lot for her to just actually do this, and just give up on this, and just try to look forward to just be on her own and everything. She knew that she had to make a progress, and the first step into progressing and moving forward was to let the relationship go, no matter how she still felt for him or no matter how hard it was. But she knew that she had to go and get the fuck out of there. Let's see how everything felt when the cheating happened. What happened afterwards? Like, what was there? Let's see. Oh my god, the card literally flew. Wait. Yeah. Yep. That's what the fuck I'm saying. She knew that she had to move forward. She stopped talking to him, no communicating for a while. He would, like, let's see. Let's see before I say something. He would try to, get her to talk to him, or like he would feel like she was being a bitch, or like she wasn't giving him a chance to explain himself and everything, because like you had your chance and you ruined it. What the fuck did you do to it? You ruined it. I gave you multiple chances, still wanted to make all of this work and shit, but you ruined that. You didn't know what to do, and you fucked up. You went and put your dick in another woman. You went and did something else. You went and tried to play me and by being a player and everything. So good luck to you now. Basically. I wouldn't say he would like send her gifts or like shower her with stuff like that to get her attention, or like to get her to talk to him, write her letters, or like write her poems or dedicate shit to her. But she wouldn't move. Like, where was all this passion when we were facing lots of issues together, and when we were trying to just get all those memories back and shit? Where was all that? Where was all that when you were just being an asshole, or like being restless, or like passive aggressive towards me, and not caring, or like not giving a fuck? Where was all this? Now that it's over, you want to come forward with this type of energy and just try to slow down my process, or like try to make me feel for you, or like pity you or anything, so I can talk to you. You broke this up. You shattered all this up. You broke all those dreams. I considered you family and everything, and then you betrayed me like that. You made me doubt my worth, and you made me doubt myself. Wow. You just like, he made it so much more harder for her, because he really fucked her over. Like, he made her feel like she was insecure, she wasn't that good, or like she was already depressed, she was already feeling super bad about everything, and he just added to it. So that just confused her mentally and created so much more inner issues for her. Sorry. And triggered her, even triggered her inner child wounds and her trauma, and opened up a lot of it. But at the same time, all of this and shit like this that has happened to her made her go look within her and forward, so she would like become stronger, and she would work on herself to just get somewhere else where she's going to be much more respected, or much more happier about how everything is turning out. That was crazy right now. I mean, I always do this like in my other readings, but not in those. It's finally nice to feel uncomfortable enough to just like say everything that's channeling and stuff, instead of just trying to kind of like pay too much attention and just feel like nervous and everything. But yeah, that's how everything just turned out at the end, or like towards the end of the relationship, and when he was caught cheating and just putting it somewhere else. Okay, now let me gather the cards, then I'm gonna ask about her energy towards him. I think, yeah, her energy towards him. We're gonna go from there. I hope I will be able to post this tonight, or just now when I'm done. Because if it's like longer than 40 minutes, I'm going to have to, yeah, it's gonna be longer. I'm just gonna have to like upload it later on tonight. But let's see. How does Megan feel about Pardi? As in right now, how does Megan feel about Pardi? Megan feel about Pardi? Wait, I didn't put the timestamp. How does Megan feel about Pardi right now? Yeah, she feels like wait. I don't want to say she doesn't love him, or like doesn't have love for him, but her putting this out there definitely did trigger like those memories, and how he would make her feel and everything. But at the same time, like she knew. I don't want to say that she put this out there to hurt him the same way he hurts her, but there was definitely that type of energy of wanting, like her lick back, because she chose to do it through her music and over her music, and she knows that it's gonna get people talk and everything. She's like, shit, it's only fair that it's gonna happen because I dealt with all this silently, and I suffered on my own and everything. So now it's only right for him to just experience the type of loss and this type of loss and like this type of humiliation, sorry, that I would have been feeling, or like I would feel for the longest. Okay, let's see. How does Megan Thee Stallion feel about Party? How did she feel about Party? How did she feel about him? She represses her real emotions about him, but at the same time, she's kind of like numb to it now because like what happened. It's a loss to both of us, but mainly it's his loss because now I'm just going to be thriving on my own and moving forward and just trying to do all that. But at the same time, like there is a lot of baggage from the relationship that is still putting a dent into her life or mental health as well. She's still feeling the effects of the breakup, no matter how, no matter what she says or whatever. She's still feeling all that. Let's see, how does Megan Thee Stallion feel about Party? She's still feeling all of the effects. She doesn't talk to him. They do not communicate, and even if they would communicate right now, they would just go back and forth. Like they would literally just argue and go back and forth. But as of right now, she does not fuck with him. She is not feeling him. Let's see, how does Megan Thee Stallion feel about Party? She's not feeling him for real because right now she's trying to focus on everything that she is putting her mind into. Even though like she's trying to move forward and everything, she's still very much affected. You know. He made her cry at night. She would feel like, damn, why would I have to go through this? Like, what did I ever do to deserve all this? Like, people wish to be me. People wish to have my type of like success and shit like that. And now I'm just suffering from all this. She knew that she had to walk away. She felt like it was the only right thing to do, so she did that. Would I say that she's still bitter about the breakup and she's still bitter about how everything turned out to be? A little bit. I wouldn't say bitter per se, but I would definitely say that she is very much mad, and that if he would actually like come ask her, she would cuss him the fuck out. She would cuss him the fuck out on a record, though. Where is the other deck? Because I mixed both of the cards. She would cuss him the fuck out, and she would literally get her lick back. Like if he would actually come out and come up and say something about this, she would like. She's kind of waiting on this. She's sitting on other stuff and other shit that she still has like plenty of time to be talking about and plenty of time to be saying a lot on it. Yeah, she's going to really cuss his ass out and come ask him hard. Like, don't you dare deny what the fuck you did. Like, you know what the fuck you did. So don't try to come up here and come out there and just, try to show me up or just like say something like that is going to kind of make me look like I'm lying. Like, you know what the fuck you're doing. You know what your sneaky, lying, cheating ass was doing. Basically, that's her energy. Let's get more cards with this. Yeah, she definitely does seem as somebody who's like trying to move forward fast, but she knows that he's gonna be stung with everything that she said, and she knows that he's gonna be feeling the hits, and she knows that he's either going to lie his way out, not say shit, or he's going to make like a statement where like try to come clean and confess everything that he did to her. I honestly I don't know, I doubt that he would like do that. Like, it needs a different type of growth in a man to actually come up there and just say shit like that. Yeah, she knows that I don't want to say that he has like non-committal he's a non-committal person, but she definitely does seem as somebody who's just wanting to move fast or just like wanting to do this and do that and do that. Yeah. Yeah, she's very petty now when it comes to him. Like, she said her truth, she said her parts and everything. She's like, you lost me. It's your loss. Like, you are going to be facing this loss now, and this L is for you, basically. It's crazy because I keep hearing like some Nicki songs in my head right now. I know that she used to listen to Nicki a lot, but the energy or like the song or like the lyric that I'm hearing right now is like, this L is for you. I'm gonna take a W. Um, that song of Nicki with the baby. Well, that song of the baby who had Nicki featured on it. But yeah, she's she's soaking in that success. Well, not the success, but like, the fact that her song is the talk of the like the night or like the talk of the day and the weekend and stuff. And she's trying to stay in her elements and shit. And she knows that it's his loss, and it's him who's losing out on this opportunity and missed out on his chances with her because he wanted to act stupid, and he wanted to cheat and just mess everything up that they had, and stuff like that. So she's like, yeah, she's bored with him right now. Like, she doesn't care, but at the same time she is angry. She's angry at the fact that she wasted her time and shit like that. And she's not as satisfied. Like, she's waiting. She's literally waiting to see if he's gonna say some slick shit. Because if he is, then she's not gonna be playing with him. But she's happy that at the fact that she revealed his actual nasty truth is what I'm hearing. So yeah, he got caught. He literally got caught. So like, he can't be saying shit. His only thing is he gotta come clean about it or like confess it. Like, there's already that type of regretful energy coming in strongly now, because I'm going to dive into his energy and see how does he feel about her. But if he's not gonna do so, then he's still gonna get like trashed, because everybody's like, imagine cheating on Megan Thee Stallion, like imagine fumbling Megan. So he's gonna have to deal with that shit for a while now. You know, he definitely was also one of the reasons at times she would be like going out or like partying hard to kind of like forget about whatever there would be, like whatever issues they would be having, like type of arguments or disagreements that they would be having. But like, he's not the only reason behind that. So I wouldn't say just that, but there is that to consider. Okay, now let's see his energy towards her. And how does he feel with all this just getting out? Okay, let's see. How does Pardi feel about Megan Thee Stallion right now? How does Pardi feel about Megan Thee Stallion right now? I'm gonna be honest with you. The first thing I'm hearing right now is he doesn't like this shit. Okay. Yep. He doesn't like that. He does not like this shit either. It's like, I don't want to say that they had a nasty breakup, but like that type of hidden animosity that like those exes that would break up in a certain way where feelings are still involved, or like where there is still so much more on the plate, or like so much more shit that didn't make it, or like so much shit that they had to be talking about but they couldn't and stuff like that. Yeah, there is an energy too. He did not like the fact that she spoke about all this. Like, he was already experiencing how he lost her, and he's already like withdrawing himself and not being seen too publicly or like saying anything about everything. But now he's going to have to like literally deal with all this for a while, like deal with the embarrassment, which is crazy. And like, what's crazier is the fact that he definitely still has love for her. Yeah, he definitely still in love with her and still is feeling her. But now the fact that the truth has come out and everything is really fucking him up, and is really making him see how bad he has lost, how badly he really did lose. Now he's going to have to stand up for himself and say anything, like defend himself, and like he's going to have to really like see her flourish on her own, and like see her doing her own thing and all that, and he's not in the picture, but he's rather the one who is getting like shitted on right now because of his stupid actions. Okay, yeah, he definitely still sees her as somebody who's like growing. He sees her as doing her own thing. She's growing, she's evolving, she's moving forward and all that. And without him, like, He definitely does reminisce about the past and how everything used to be and how good shit was, and how fire the sex was and how good her, you know, box was. Because I'm not gonna be whatever. He misses that. He misses why am I hearing that sex with her with her was like healing? She definitely was in her elements too. He definitely sees, how she's becoming, how, she's handling herself now, how sexy she is. He definitely has love for her still. As I said, yeah, it's crazy. But at the same time, now he's the one left in the cold. He's the one who is, going to have to he's the one who's going to have to watch all this from the sidelines, from the outside. He's the one left in the cold now. He's the one who messed up like that long-term vision that they had, or like those goals that they had together and shit. And now, he's stubborn, fucked up actions, or like his stubborn ass is going to have to like move forward on his own. You know, he's going to like he made his choice, and he's going to have to stick with it, basically. Okay, like everybody's going to be judging him now. He knows that, and he knows that he's going to have to say something eventually and like defend himself. But let's see, how does Pardi feel about Megan? See, like he feels like now everybody's just going to be talking about him. He's going to be the talk of the town. He definitely does see her as somebody who's very nurturing. See, healing. This whatever like be coming through right now. She was very compassionate and everything. Like she was something to him. She meant something to him, but he knows that like this is a cycle that has to end. She's being celebrated right now, and he's not part of that process, but he's part of the process where he's going to be seen as a manipulative person, and he's going to be like that bad influence, or like that bad talk of the town. For now, he's the evil person in the story. He's the bad guy. He definitely did see this as a selfish thing, because he expected her to not say anything about it. Say anything about it out loud. And yeah, this did create lots of friction now in his head, and like lots of feeling that like he lost her for good now, that everybody is like aware of his mistakes and his issues and shit. He's going to be missing out on her for good and losing her and shit. And that is worrying him. Like he is really all up in his head about all this shit. I mean, rightfully so. But like, you can't be biased and shit like that. A cheater is going to be always a cheater. Which reminds me, I might do a reading on him and what's her name? Jada. I think somebody requested that from me. I actually forgot. I am so sorry about the request. I just really I am busy in real life with like lots of stuff. So it's really did take from my time recently. So my bad, y'all. Yeah, he's definitely going to be feeling that for a while, but he knows that it was gonna happen, but he didn't expect it to actually happen. Like he had this in the back of his head, it was nagging at him, but he didn't really expect her to go through all that. So let's see now what is next for them, or like for the whole thing. What's next in line for Megan Thee Stallion and Pardi? We're just gonna see lots of shit's gonna be sad. See, lots of stuff's gonna be coming out. Manipulations, lies are going to be debunked. Lots of stuff about just feeling reckless. Lots of boundaries too that's going to be either like violated or like being put up out there. Lots of hesitation. The public just is going to speak out and like definitely comment about a lot more that's going to be coming up. Hearts break, sadness, memories. Definitely the public is just going to be like, oh, you need to stay away from her and everything. Lots of truths are going to be coming the fuck out. Like, I mean that shit. Lots of anxiety, feeling like you have to fight on your own, feeling like you have to fight that shit, feeling like everything is just, basically like being blown the fuck out, feeling like this isn't gonna end well, or like one person is gonna come out winning and the other one is just gonna be shitted on. Yeah, lots of judgments. Lots of also feelings like this is a rebirth, feeling like victory, like you have to move forward. lots of illusions that are going to be debunked and lies too. um Lots of feeling like this ain't gonna work, you know. She's still gonna be doing her thing and everything, and he's going to be like feeling like, damn, you know, I just lost out on a lot of shit. But what's going to happen next is a lot of stuff is going to be happening, or like it's going to be talked about, you know, how those opportunities are missed, or like how those lies and manipulations and rumors and everything is going to get cleared out. Lots of love is going to be showed to Megan. He's going to be the one getting literally like shitted on and just, you know, insulted and everything because of how he made her feel, or like because of how he was turning a deaf ear on like supporting her and stuff. She's going to make smarter moves in the future, and she's going to be doing her thing. And only time is going to tell how is going to show how burdensome and how tragic some stuff that she had encountered uh, is really for her. But at the same time, she's going to be talking about all the tensions and all the shit that she has suffered from, and all the losses that she has suffered from because of everything that she went through. And it's either the public is going to, you know, like side with her and, you know, show her lots of love and, you know, just really be with her like throughout all this now that she's speaking her truth and everything. Or they're just going to be like, you need to just speak out about everything that has happened, not just like certain situations that you're selective about, basically. But yeah, that is what is going to be taking place and what is going to be happening next. I hope that I know for sure that this reading definitely did cover a lot of stuff up. If you stuck until the end, you know, stayed until the end and everything, thank you so much. Don't forget to comment your thoughts, or like, you know, just thank you for viewing, thank you for commenting if you'd like, thank you for liking the video. And may we meet again on another one. And please do share what do you think about everything that is going on. I know that I covered a lot of this up right now. It's making me happy because I love doing longer readings and like really thorough ones. And if you'd like the longer readings better, please let me know. Or if you would like shorter ones or like average medium ones, just let me know about everything and whatever time will be on. And yes, thank you so much, and maybe we'll meet again in another reading. Bye.